Hello, my name is Cassandra Caliciotti. Welcome to my doctoral experiential poster presentation titled Factors Impacting Access to Early Childhood Intervention. I will be presenting on both the community experiential and scholarly components of my next project. Early intervention addresses the developmental needs of children aged birth to 3 years old who have or who are at risk for a developmental delay and their families. Accessing EI early can improve child development and adaptive skills, behavior problems and sleep, and parental mental health and self-efficacy. In Massachusetts, there are 232,364 children aged birth to 3 years old. Only 13.9% of those children are receiving EI services. The remaining 86.1% of children either do not qualify for services due to meeting developmental milestones or other factors that are impacting access to EI services. The purpose of my DEX project was to determine the factors that impact access to early childhood intervention in order to develop a resource for families to facilitate access. To begin with the community experiential component, my DEX was conducted with Behavioral Health Network located in Springfield, Massachusetts over the course of 14 weeks. There, I worked closely with Lisa Pasternak, an OT and early intervention specialist. Due to the COVID-19 restrictions still in place during part of the completion of the community experiential, I was not able to attend the first weeks in person as originally planned, although I was able to conduct my community experiential via Zoom. After the COVID-19 restrictions were lifted, I was able to attend the last few weeks of my experiential in person while following COVID-19 precautions. Throughout the 14 weeks, I have completed the following activities. With my DEX mentor, site mentor, and sometimes outside resources, I have conducted weekly DEX meetings. These meetings were intended for learning, collaborating, and reflecting each week on the related topics. I have observed early intervention sessions via telehealth and in person, as well as playgroup sessions via telehealth. During these sessions, I was able to observe and learn about early intervention and child development. I was able to engage with both the child and their family to learn more about their experiences and thoughts on early intervention. I have conducted a total of 7 interviews with parents and caregivers with children in EI or in the past, and professionals with experience in EI. These interviews were semi-structured, recorded, analyzed, and transcribed. I had the opportunity to closely observe the development of a newborn. As I began my observation when he was 6 weeks old until he was 10 weeks old, I was able to observe, engage, and utilize the developmental milestone checklist in order to further my knowledge and experience in child development. I have conducted extensive research on many topics relating to early intervention and child development. Some of these topics consisted of EI eligibility and funding in Massachusetts, developmental milestones, attended webinars on child development, and many others. After completing the community experiential component of my DEX, I have developed my scholarly project. After extensive review of literature, listening and learning from professionals and parents with experience in EI, and my experience during the community experiential, I have decided to develop a short video on early intervention in Massachusetts. Although there are many resources out there already, there is a need for a family-friendly video with information about EI, along with available resources for learning more and/or getting access to services and thoughts experiences from both parents and professionals. My intention is to facilitate access to early intervention by welcoming families and helping them better understand EI so they are comfortable and confident when they need services. After the development of the video, a YouTube link was developed for easy access. The video was distributed to interviewees from the community experiential, professionals, and other OTD students for feedback. The feedback was analyzed and common themes were identified and interpreted. Some of the feedback that I have received was stated as the following. I think it is something our parents of 2021 will appreciate. I could even see Massachusetts EI programs or pediatricians having a QR code to scan and daily access the video. You added a little of simple, basic, yet important info for parents and focused on, it doesn't mean something is wrong with my child, which is essential. Awesome video. Thank you so much for creating this informative video and bringing this to light. Advocating for these types of services is a great way to help educate families, so keep up the great work. Common themes that were identified from the results were colorful, parent involvement, professional, simple, basic, yet important, no out-of-pocket fees for families, and teaching parents, caregivers. From the results, it is evident this video could help more families understand and access early intervention services comfortably and confidently. A list of my references are available below. Please feel free to view and share the YouTube link on this poster. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoyed this presentation.